Jonathan Lee Riches, aka JLR. This video today, this is summer wells. Where will this journey take us? Where will this journey take us? And I ask all of us, where is this summer wells journey going to take us? There's numerous paths that we've been going down. Some to the left, like over here, and some to the right. Like once this case came about, a lot of us jumped on at different times, right? Some of the YouTubers out there started posting about this case right after it happened, June 15th, 2021. Others came on progressively over the months. Others, like myself, came on in November of last year. And others are just jumping on now. But where is this journey going to take us all? What's going to happen with all of this? Is someone going to be held accountable for what they did? Will Summer be found? Will we be on this journey for years to come because we still don't know what happened to Summer Wells? If someone is held accountable, where's that journey going to take us? Are we all going to follow that journey through its entirety to whoever did what they did to Summer is held accountable? Like going through the judicial process, the appeal process, all the way through. Watching them through for years to come. When they're held accountable, whether they're in prison, whether they get the death penalty, whether they go to a psych ward, maybe they get acquitted. Maybe they get acquitted. Then it takes us at another crossroads. Like, do we just let it go and go down this path? Or do we follow that if someone gets off of this? You know, it's like a maze. It's like a maze. You know, there's a lot of new, as you see, like new trails, new developments that come up in this case. And then we all go down that trail to figure out what's going on. Or could it be a rabbit hole? Could it be legit? Will there be an arrest soon? We're approaching almost 1 year since Summer went missing. 1 year. That's entirely too long. There's many cases in this country where missing people get either found or the people responsible for what they did to that person are held accountable. But at this time, on this journey, no one is held accountable. And as you see over here, I started out originally on this trail. So then we end up going down the same trail, circle back, and then we have to turn around. We have to turn around and find more answers. You know, all of us are like using keywords and searches of Summer Wells every day. We're either Googling, tweeting, checking other people's channels, other YouTubers' channels, you know, and trying to find out what's new. Who got the latest scoop? What type of whistleblower or witness or someone involved with this case comes forward, and we all gravitate towards that. For instance, the other day, a former Hawkins County Sheriff deputy that's been working for that department for over 2 decades, came forward on a YouTube channel and claims Ronnie Lawson wanted to know what took Candace Wells 4 hours. Why did it take her 4 hours to report Summer missing? And that just had everyone dumbfounded because it changes the timeline. We get into muddy waters with it. Everyone starts analyzing and inspecting off of what one person claims. And then we dig into that. And that's what's been going on with this case. We're all trying to find the latest, but we don't know what's true and what's not out there. And the journey just takes us on all kinds of different paths. Are we wasting our time going down some paths, or are we on the right path? Where's this journey taking you? You know, we're all on this Summer Wells journey, but how's that affecting all our personal lives? Are we putting our personal lives to the side to find out what happened to Summer? Are we balancing it? Are we neglecting our responsibilities by being infatuated with this case? You know, everyone's journey is different. Some people passively just check this case out, you know, occasionally once a day, and some people are on it 24/7. Then we wonder what we all can do to make a difference to try to solve this case or get answers and get justice for Summer. See, a swimming hole. It's a nice swimming hole here. Did something happen that day at the swimming hole before Candace dropped Hunter off when they went swimming at Warriors Creek State Park? You know, we heard from the TBI, and I think we all trust them and we all believe them, but we get very limited information. But we're not entitled to that information. Remember, this is a open investigation. There not any no obligation whatsoever to inform us of what's going on. They've said things. I think they spoke in riddles at times. For instance, TBI Leslie Earhart would say Summer was last seen in the afternoon, early afternoon. Well, when is the early afternoon? It was at 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. And then we've heard Ronnie Lawson pleading with the Beach Creek community to go check their barns and sheds and different structures on their own properties looking for Summer. Well, everyone, all of us, even the law enforcement, they're on this journey. You know, it could be career ending for some of these law enforcement if they don't get this case right. But if they do get this case right, their journey takes them to promotions, pats on the back, and we all give them respect for solving the case. You know, these trails are beautiful, but not all journeys are good journeys. Sometimes they're great. This is God's gift, though. This is the waterways of Florida, by the way. waterways of Florida. It's beautiful, you know, and unfortunately, summer is probably most likely not going to be able to ever experience this. When we walk down these trails and go on our journeys, these victims, their whole life stopped and they were shorted. Summer was only 5 years old. She's been on this earth for 5 years. It's not very long. If she lived to 100, that's 5%. She's only alive 5% of, her lifetime. And tragedies happen a lot in this country, in this world. Is Don and Candace Wells involved? What did they do? What's their journey going to take? Where is it going to take them? Don Wells is sitting in jail right now. If he gets out of jail, what's going to happen? What path is he going to take? Is he going to take the righteous path? Or is he going to continue to go down the wrong path, which we collectively on YouTube have been observing? We've been observing Don and Candace Wells not walking a fine line, right? They're erratic. You could almost say they are a walking DUI. They're just all over the map. They don't know what path to take. I went up to Rogersville in November with a very open mind. I did not have any idea if Don Wells was guilty or not, or Candace. I had it very objective. It was very objective. And as soon as I went up there and started analyzing the situation, my mind shifted and was like, these people had to have done something, or definitely guilty to what led up to what happened this summer. Oh, that's a definite. The stories that we've been hearing, corroboration from neighbors, associates, former friends of Don and Candace Wells, church people that said, the kids were in horrible conditions, treated horrible at times. Sexual abuse was mentioned, child abuse was mentioned, animal abuse was mentioned, neglect was mentioned. And this was said by a lot of people. Where's their journey? What path are they at? Are they still following this case? Do they still care? Hopefully, we get answers soon rather than later. Where's your journey going to take you? What path are you going to take next in reference to this case? Are you going to continue to talk about it? Are you going to give up and take another path and find another case? I'm asking you, YouTubers, what are you guys going to do? How long are you going to follow this case? All the way through? Are you going to scale it back? Kick it up a notch? I can tell you my own journey within the last couple weeks. I think I've been kicking it up a notch with this case. I've been posting a lot of content on Summer Wells of just digging around, trying to find something. What happened? And I'm still at a stalemate, just like all of us. We want to find out what happened. We want justice for Summer. I can tell you, my journey has nothing to do with any reward with this case. Reward is not even on the top of my agenda. Matter of fact, I've pledged my own $500 towards information that will lead to summer. We've heard there's a large sum reward offered by multiple people. I don't know, $75,000, $80,000 range, something like that. But I'm hearing like once a year is up. I don't know if that reward will be extended. And if it doesn't, are you guys going to take a new path and just go another way because there's no reward? Are people in this for the wrong reasons? Look at this. This is the Gulf of Mexico. This is the Gulf of Mexico. Windy out here. Just want to show summer at the Gulf of Mexico. You know? Because this like ran into a dead end. You know, your path runs into a dead end. And then you have to just keep it moving or carve your own path. Carve your own path. So, I ask everyone, I ask all the YouTubers, comment. Let me know what path you're going to take. What's your journey with this case? What's your journey with the Summer Wells case? What would you like to see happen? You got crabs, little crabs. Do you carve your own path? Do you make things happen yourself, or you follow others on their path? Are you a follower? Are you a leader? You know, when it snows and you can't move, people get the shovel and carve themselves a path. You know, they don't let the snow deter. Now, do I make sense here of any of this? I don't know. I just wanted to really show you guys this area. I had, you know, the journey, the path. I'm exercising. Exercise is a part of my life. I hope all of you out there, if you can, you know, take at least an hour a day of your time and do some sort of walking or exercise. It's good. The fresh air is good in life. Has that good, feel-good feeling. You know, we've seen the behaviors of Don and Candace Wells. We've seen how they treated each other on these YouTube videos. I mean, the foul language, the yelling and degrading each other. That's not normal, everybody. That's not normal. I'm going to go back this way. You know, and what about some of you guys that are young couples or even, you know, midlife couples out there that have children? Will your journey take you to be a better mother and father out there because of seeing what Candace Wells and Don Wells do and are like, hey, I'm not gonna be like them. I want to be better. I want to be better. You know, we're all not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. And I'm still fallible. I still make mistakes. But I want to get up on a daily basis and try to improve. And try to make a difference. I do think videos that I'm putting out, doing my part on summer, is just bringing awareness to this case and trying to help any way I can. You know, I try to talk to people with kindness and respect. I struggle still with interacting with other people because of my politics, and I'm working on that. I'm working to not get confrontational with people in that sense, and you know, it's very hard to explain, but I do try. I do read the Bible. I do read devotionals. That's the journey. I try to help victims, you know, because victims' families, you know, their journeys just begin once they find answers of what happened to their loved ones. I mean, some people struggle a long time, and some people make it. This is some sort of, these rocks. Isn't that cool looking? Isn't that cool looking? This is at the end of a peninsula off the Gulf of Mexico. And these go, these like waterway inlets. So where is your journey going to take you guys? That's what I ask. I would love to hear your thoughts on your own journey and what you're going to do with this case. How long you're going to follow this case all the way to the end. What is the end? What is the end of this case? I mean, will there be an end? Will there be an end? Where are we all going to go once this case is over? Us YouTubers, are we going to gravitate towards another missing person case? Are we just going to sign off and log off? A lot of you YouTubers, I really respect. You know, you guys put in a lot of work. And you do deserve to get compensated for your work, for sharing. You don't make much. We know that YouTubers don't make much money. Most of us don't make much money off this. It's not about the money. It's about just finding answers and trying to, you know, nothing is more satisfying than solving a case or contributing to solving a case. I mean, the feeling of that is tremendous. I've been pretty close on that lately on some of these cases I followed and just trying to help and bring awareness. And it's a good feeling, you know, especially when family members of these victims contact you and thank you. Thank you. I've gotten that, and it is a good feeling. It's actually motivation to continue. But this particular case, Don and Candace Wells, they're not the victims. We all know that. They're not the victims of anything. And I want to set that record straight right now. There's people that have sympathy for Don and Candace Wells, and I'm mind-boggled why and how. Do you just, are you doing that because you feel they're innocent, or you feel like, I'm just curious upon that. I'm just, you know, if someone is a Wells sympathizer, so I would never bash you. I'm not gonna say anything bad, but if you could come forward and just explain your reasoning. And I listened to Kathy Clayton, Kathy in Jefferson City, that I listened to her explain her relationship with Candace and everything like that. And I listened. It was very compelling. Very compelling. I don't understand it, but I understood what she was. What I'm saying is, I listened to her. And, you know, she generally feels like she's helping Candace. God bless her. God bless her. And I can tell you, I am friends with people that know Don and Candace Wells personally. And they know, Don and Candace Wells know I know their friends. And I just chat with their friends once in a while and hear their point of view. They do defend Don and Candace. I never tell them to pick a side. And I think that's what they respect out of me, is I don't give them any ultimatum like, oh, you're going to take the position they're guilty or I want nothing to do with you. these people are okay. Some of the friends of Don and Candace Wells are actually good people. They actually are. There actually are. I just wanted to share that. And that is the truth. And I know they probably will most likely be listening to this. But yeah, this journey, I think we're in for a long journey. As far as the outcome of this long term, I do think the journey will be short, where what happened to Summer will be answered. Praying that it's, tonight, tomorrow. I can't wait till we get that, hey, breaking news. Summer Wells has been found, right? I mean, I would be like, thank goodness. And finally, there could be closure or justice, or the start of justice. You guys have a very good day. I'm going to walk on. Thank you for taking the time with me to go on this journey today. I'll do more of these. Getting more comfortable with the YouTube thing. My channel, if you look at my channel, it's this channel. I've had others, and I still have others. This channel here is relatively new. It was created just at the... Oh, look, a snake. Look, snake. Hold on. Look. So you got to be careful. I don't know if these snakes are poisonous or what. Snake. That's a big black snake. They're just as scared as... I don't know what kind of snake that is. That looks like a... What kind of snake is that? It looks like snake skin. We're told in Florida, just leave the wildlife alone. Don't interact with them. But this channel is new. It's only created in January. So thank you everyone that subscribed and believe in the content that I put out there. Really, really appreciate that. And what I'm going to try to do more is interact with you guys more in the comments, because I want my public service to be shown more. I want it to grow. I will share that, my journey. I made mistakes in the past myself. I've been in prison, federal prison, and I spent 10 years in federal prison. I missed all my entire 20s. And recently, I've made the commitment, hey, I'm going to, be better and try to do selfless acts and try to help. Part of, along with living, a drug and alcohol-free life, try my best to stay away from profanity, incorporate religion, surround myself with good people, trying to better myself every day. And again, like I explained, I'm still fallible, and there's some things I struggle with on the politic aspect, and I'm working on that. I'm working to hear empathy and hear other people's perspectives on issues, to other people's point of views. I still struggle with that, but I'm working on it. I am working on it. Now, this is like Brian Laundrie type of terrain. When we were out there looking for Brian Laundrie, this is what it looked like out here. Plush green, tropical, bugs, snakes, humidity. We were out in this type of area off and on for a month looking for Brian Laundrie out here. And it was that was a tedious task, because Brian Laundrie was in the Myahaki Creek Environmental Park, and we went there numerous times looking for him, assuming he's in there because his car was left there. And we just kept going back, and there was groups of us different groups at different times, and we were just searching the trails, and we came close. We came within a quarter mile of that trail that he was found on. I mean, we were close on that one, and I was so mind boggled that he was found just on a main trail, and we don't think that main trail was flooded like law enforcement said. Definitely could have been searched. I don't know why it wasn't searched, but this was like Brian Laundrie terrain. Florida's like this, believe it or not. You know, Florida is, you know, in this area, the elevation is only 5 feet above sea level, tropical. I don't think it's ever snowed here. I looked, like in the almanacs and everything like that, never snowed here. And it's just very, very tropical. And this is the journey that took me here. This is my journey through going through prison, getting out in Pennsylvania, violating probations, and, you know, wrong paths and wrong journeys I took up there led me to this journey. And I'm optimistic. I'm very optimistic on the direction that my own personal journey is going. So I don't know how you guys feel about your own journey, but we all can, it's never too late. We can wake up tomorrow and say, hey, we're going to make changes for the better. And you know, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for myself on, you know, the next 5 years. We'll use 5-year increments and say, hey, 5 years, what is our lives going to be in 5 years? And I'm very optimistic it's going to be good, and you know, I'm gonna have faith and luck. And this is just, you know, it's a beautiful journey. And you know, when unfortunate instances and tragedies like Summer Wells happen, you know, I want to step to the plate and do my part. You know, this case is interesting because, you know, we all know about it, YouTubers. But just take Summer's photo and show it around your community, you know, if you don't live in Tennessee. And a lot of people do not know about this case. They don't know about it. And it, you know, just the elements is just crazy with this case that I'm mind boggled why media don't talk about it more. And if they did, I mean, maybe that would put pressure on Lawson to reveal or show their cards and do something. This journey is coming to an end. I'm going to take you up to the parking lot. We are coming to an end, people. Yeah, so subscribe. Press the notification button. I'm going to post out more cases and other cases. I'm hearing in Pearl, Mississippi, a girl has just been arrested for throwing her, I don't know, 7 or 8 month old baby on the side of the road. So that just came across my, like, why, who would do that kind of meter? So I'm going to look into that. You know, every child matters. Say no to human trafficking, child trafficking, sex trafficking. We say no to all that. We say no to all that. And if you are into that, get on the wrong, you know, get on the right path. Get off that path. You're on the wrong path. All right. So everybody be safe. God bless. Justice for Summer Wells. See you soon, guys. Bye-bye.